like I can see it's all clear. I'm still a kid trying to act like they all taught me, but nothing makes sense anymore.
Hi guys, and good morning. Welcome back to my channel. It is HCG day. So I'm interested to see actually what my results come back as today, because if you guys are following along, my last week's HCG was 14, which was super good. You okay? I told you it wasn't going to work in here, baby. Which was super good, but I did start my period, and it's been the first time since my DNC, and so it's been a rough period. It's been super heavy. At one point I was going to call my doctor because but I was talking to one of my friends here that I met on YouTube or Instagram, and she was telling me that she heard the period that you get after your DNC is really rough, and so when I started it was pretty light, and so I was like, oh, nothing out of the ordinary so far. But then the next day it was like, it was just so heavy. At one point I was going to call my doctor because I was TMI, click out, obviously I'm talking about periods, if you don't want to hear it. I was using a super tampon every hour. So, and that's very not like me. And I was bleeding through them. And that is not anywhere close to how my period usually lasts about 4 days, super light. I could wear 1 to 2 tampons all day, good to go. Usually have nothing to complain about. So it was so heavy yesterday. And today it seems to have slowed down. So I'm interested to see if that's going to affect my HCG level. I have no idea. I have heard other women who have been through a molar pregnancy say after you have that first period, it really cleanses your body, and then usually, not usually, but a lot of the times you're in negative after that period, because you won't even start a period until you're below 38 HCG, I believe. This is just what I'm told by other women who have been through this. So I'm interested to see how today goes. And then I am going to stain some wood. We are working on Soy's room. Super exciting. I ran into a couple bumps along the way. But yeah, at first, like, rewind, starting the day. I need to go get some coffee. We got our race shoes? Yeah. Alright, you guys, we are home. I already showed you. I got my blood draw. I don't have the results yet. Soy is over here. He's been on his iPad for the last couple days because Disney Plus just came out. And it's so cool. There's tons of Disney movies on there. And I've honestly just been giving it to him for about 2 weeks now. And then I think this will probably be the last week I give it to him for a while. That's kind of how I do it. I let him have the iPad for a little bit, and then we go like a really long time without having it. I've mentioned before, I just don't want him to be so like dependent on it. Yeah, I don't like it. But Disney Plus is out, and I can't freaking get it on my TV, which sucks. I guess you have to have an Apple TV or an Android. But I have a smart TV, but I can't download it for some reason. So I don't know. I have to look into it. But there's tons of Disney movies on it, so I'm loving it. But I just put on some sweats and a old shirt because I am going to go in the backyard. I'm going to leave this little door open right here while Soy lays right there. And I am going to finish staining some wood. I got a lot done so far, but I was having some trouble. I actually ended up having to buy 3 cans. I have 1 can there and then 2 cans over here. I started off with this one, which I always get this brand because it's at Home Depot, but I always get a different line within the brand. And so I got this one because it was the only black that they had in the store, and for some reason it didn't dry down. Like after 2 days it was still super wet, and so I went to the store and got the regular one that I have stained every other project that I've ever done with, and they had it in the black. And so this dried down yesterday, and then sorry, and then just for the fun of it, I saw this and I really wanted to try this. It's supposed to make the wood look charred, but you know what, I wasn't a really big fan of it. Let me see if I could find the piece. This is the piece. So this is the stain that I always use on this one. It's very black, looks really good. And then that's the charred one, and I'm not like the biggest fan of it. It's a little too light. So, and I'm just kind of making each piece a little different. For the most part, I think I want to keep them solid black, but I am doing some pieces with like product rubbed off, just so it gives the wall a little bit of like definition. So like this piece, I did a full black piece, and then at the bottoms I made that because you'll see that on the wall, so I think it'll be really cool. So this is all I have left to do. So, and I just use a foam brush. There's somewhere out here, I gotta go get it. Alright, I'm making progress. I can't decide whether I want to tie some gray into these or not. I'm just like really about the black life. I love black, and I think all black wood wall will look really sick and different. I don't know, I'll let you guys know obviously what I decide, but Soy is out here. If you guys have been following along, we got him a balance bike, I think his first Christmas, first or second Christmas, and he kills it on the balance bike. So my mother-in-law just bought him a pedal bike for his birthday, so a month ago, and he already knows how to do it. We did stick the training wheels on though, because the bike is taller than that one, and so when he stops, like, he can't like hold it up because he's not tall enough. So we did have to put the training wheels on, which the whole point of a balance bike is like to skip that step, so they already know how to balance. So I think I'm going to take him off the second he can put his feet on the ground. And I think he'll do good, but look at him, he's doing so good. Look at you. You're killing it, dude. Rye is moving some of the boards into the house so they can get out of here, because the more we have like how do I explain it, they're like bowing in kind of because I have them leaning. So he's gonna get all the dry ones and take them, and he's just putting them into our catch-all room right now. There we go. Whoa, super bright. My lighting in here is really not great right now. It's 4:40 and it's throwing me off because it's getting super dark. But finally I finished. I took all the dried pieces and put them in the extra room. But finally I finished, and I decided not to incorporate gray. I just did the black, just because I thought it looked different, and I haven't really seen it anywhere. And like I said, I have a very specific look I'm going for in my head, and I just thought if I do gray, it's just going to look like everything else I've seen typically for a wood wall, if that makes sense. So I thought the plain black looked really cool, and then I kind of distressed just little pieces here and there because I thought it would give it like a touch of something. And I'm really liking the way it came out. There's a couple pieces that Rye took back that I kind of did stuff like this to it, and then like that where it just looks like it got scratched off or whatever. And if that doesn't look good on the wall, then I'll just stain over it while it's on the wall, but I figured I'd take my chances. So I'm really excited. This just got me really excited, but it took me forever, and like, so that's a lot of fumes, girl. Like, I am very lightheaded. So I just took some ibuprofen, and my mom is here now, and I'm starving, so I need to figure out what to make. Okay, I'm cooking dinner. I have a wild rice soup in there. So he's whining for macaroni and cheese, and I'm trying my hardest not to give it to him because I'm always making him macaroni and cheese separate than what we're actually eating, and I really need to try and not do that, but it's either, I don't know, I'm sure you guys can relate. So I'm trying not to make the macaroni and cheese. Let's see how long I can hold out, and if I could actually just get him to eat the soup. And I'm snacking on some Cheez-Its because I'm starving, and I think we're going to go on a quick walk while this cooks because I put all my ingredients in there. It takes 45 minutes, and then I just have to add some stuff to it, and then I'll be done. If you guys don't have an Instapot, for sure look into it because it's like 5 times better than a crock pot. I know, baby, but mommy's making really good soup. No. My soup has 24 minutes left, so we are going to go on a walk really quick. If I can find my keys. So we're going to go on a walk really quick. And then when I get back, I'll finish it off. But, hold on. So he's in the car with my mom. They have to go drop her car off. So I have his shoes and the keys. I gotta lock the door. And I want to tell you guys something, but I don't want you guys to think I'm a freaking weirdo. Okay. There we go. Okay. I have something I want to talk to you guys about, and well, I may be judged very harshly for this. And you're gonna think this girl is off her rocker. So, I have been really craving dirt. And so when I was pregnant with Soy, I had this really bizarre craving of chalk. I don't think I've ever talked to you guys about this. Chalk, and sand, and it's a whole story. Did I eat it? Well, one day I'll tell the story. But I like curbed that craving by eating spoonfuls of cornstarch. I wouldn't swallow it, but like it would satisfy the texture that I was wanting. And I've been doing that the last couple days, and I don't know why. The second I gave birth, the urge was no longer there. So I haven't felt like that since I was pregnant. Okay. And I've been feeling like that. So I don't know what the heck is going on. Obviously, I'm not pregnant. I'm just obviously, I don't know, super weird, huh? Let me know if you guys, I think the term for it is called pica. Pica. So let me know in the comments, you guys, if you guys had any bizarre cravings like that, and let me know if you want to hear what happened with that. But let me know, please. I want to hear if anyone else has experienced this. Super gross, huh? So gross, you guys. Only a couple of my friends know that because it's freaking bizarre. I'm eating these.
They're good if they're warm, leave them outside.
Oh no, I don't really love them, but I'm like, I've been really wanting candy. So.
Because your period, you always want sweet food. I noticed that.
I am on my period, so.
You want to bring Bella a snack, honey?
But Soy was, my mom was changing into some warmer clothes so we could go on a walk. Show them your snack. What do you got?
Butterbean.
What do you got?
Butterbean.
Butterbean?
Yeah.
Peanut butter.
That's just good. She is potty trained.
If that's not the most depressed dog I've ever seen in my life. You guys, she's the weirdest dog. The weirdest. And then you got this glued over here. Get him a blanket. I know. We're sitting here walking, and then I realized I hadn't heard Soy in a while, and he's out like a scout. Cutie patootie. Okay, so the soup turned out super, super good. And we are watching Riverdale, and I still haven't got my results back, so hopefully I can update you guys on the next vlog. Let me step away, it's loud. Hopefully I can update you guys on the next vlog. She's been getting back to me super late with my results, so maybe I'll do another clip like I did the last week. And my videos are a week behind, so I know my videos come out faster than you think on HCGJ. I don't know if that makes sense. Like closer together. Anyways, I'm going to finish eating. So I fell asleep. I don't know if I just said that. But I got to watch Riverdale. I'm like obsessed. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see what we have going on in the next videos. We would love to have you. And I will see you guys in the next vlog. I might put in a clip of my levels though when I get there. Okay, so it is the next day, and it is 1:40, and I got a message. Okay, baby, in a minute, okay? I got a message from my doctor. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to set it up. But I got a message from my doctor, so let's see. She said the BHCG is 5. And then she just said, hope the cycle you had was normal. It was, like, I think I explained a little bit to you. It was normal, but it was rough. Well, I guess that's not normal. It was normal enough, right? But 5? That's exciting. That's so exciting. Thank God. 5. Okay, so, okay, 5.